Coach Kim here. Movement is medicine, motion is lotion. I'm excited to give you a nice, good stretch using stuff that you have in your house. So why don't you grab either a broomstick, if you have a little PVC pipe, and I'll show you in just a minute what's going on here. But just remember, always have a smile on your face and consult with a physician before starting any exercise program. All right, guys, so this PVC pipe, you can get at your home improvement store. They'll cut it for you any size you want. So this is the PVC pipe. You can use this, you can use broomstick. If you only have a yardstick, whatever you have hanging around, grab it and let's work with it. So you're gonna really, really appreciate some of these stretches. Let's go ahead and put your palms facing towards your body, a little wider than my legs. And what I'm gonna do is just lift it straight up above my head. Yes, I'm opening that shoulder, that back, and come back down. So if you can see me here, good. Let's go ahead and warm up with 6 of these. Lift up, good, and I'll count for you. No one wants to count or think when they work out, right? Just tell me what to do. At least that's what I hear from everybody. So I'm happy to tell you what to do and to motivate you and make exercise fun. So I'm glad you're here today. You got a couple more. Lifting up the arms. Doesn't that feel good? Keep the arms straight. If you can lift it above your head, that's great, or just go as far as you can. Good. All the way up. Perfect. And now those of you that have even better shoulder range of motion, I want you to put your hands nice and wide as you can, and then go around all the way back behind you. See what I'm doing? Try to keep those arms straight. Good. Bring it all the way back behind you to your butt. And obviously if you have to do that first one again, just do the first one, that's fine too. Let's go ahead and get 4 more. Good. You feel that opening up that shoulder? Lots of good stuff. It should not be painful. If you feel pain, you need to go back to the other one that we did originally. Okay, the very first exercise. So go all the way back. Really good for that shoulder mobility. Motion is lotion. Bring it back behind you. Good. Let's get one more for fun. Bring it back and up. Now I'd like you to put that PVC pipe or the broomstick right there on the meaty part of your back. Put your feet hip width. So move them in a little bit. Now you're gonna hinge at the hip. Stick your butt back, you're hinging, soft knees, and then come all the way up. I'm gonna stand sideways so you can see me better here. Put your feet hip width. Notice how I'm sticking my butt back, soft knees. You guys, I'm gonna keep saying this is a hip hinge. It's not this right here. If you're doing that, you're gonna wake up with a bad back. So soft knees, let that PVC pipe, or if you're using the broomstick or the yardstick, right there on the back. Good. Let's go ahead and get a couple more. Front, excellent. Couple more. This is called a good morning, and it's gonna wake up that lower back, a little bit of the hamstrings. Good. If you feel pain, just move on to the next. And then come back up. Good. Next one's called a bully. You're gonna put your hands behind you, one hand up, one hand down, and it's a bully, and this is why. Not because I'm a bully, although, you know, I've been called that. I've been called a lot worse. So you're gonna bring your hand back behind you. You're gonna pull, so as this pulls down, I'm stretching my tricep, which is the back of my arm, in my other hand. Then I'm gonna pull it up, and I'm gonna stretch my shoulder. So I'm going back and forth. And guys, you're not in a fight with yourself here. You're just a nice, gentle stretch up and back. And we're just gonna do a couple more of these, a nice little bully. And you might find, like with me, one side is tighter than the other, and that's completely normal. So don't go getting freaked out about that. Now you're gonna switch sides. Put your other hand behind. And so remember, one pulls up and the other pulls down, okay? Gentle stretch, just up slightly, there you go, and back down. So up, and I played racquetball a long time. I know that's kind of a sport that's not played much anymore, but I played high school and college. Whew! And I'll tell you, I can feel my shoulder flexibility, the difference, and maybe you have too with some sports that you've played. And then bring it back down. Good. So let's go ahead and put the PVC pipe, and actually I'm going to show you how you can use a broomstick as well. And some of you, if you have an old broomstick, you can cut it off and maybe sand the end of it if you don't want to have that little bit of extra weight. But this is a nice light one. So put your palms facing back. You're going to reach back behind you. Keep the arms straight. I don't want you leaning, and then bring it back down. So lift up. You're going to feel that open up the shoulder. A lot of these are great shoulder openers and stretches. Lift up. And you're going to feel that tighten up the back of the arm too. And that's a nice bonus. We like that. No one wants to wave their arms and see the back of your arms kind of moving around. You know what I'm saying? Nobody likes that jiggling stuff. So we're going to keep it nice and tight, or at least work on it. Lift up. Good. Now let it hang down right there on that back porch of yours. Those of you that know Jack LaLange, you always called that the back porch. So we're going to lift this up, and then come back down. Good. Let it slide right on your body. Go right above your butt. And you're going to feel this in the upper traps. Those are the muscles by the neck. Good. All the way up. How's that feeling? Nice. Let's get 3 more. Lift. Lower. Good. Let's get a couple more. Lift. So open it up, the muscles up by the neck and the shoulder, lift and drop. Now, very last one I'm gonna have you do. You're gonna hold that broomstick or whatever's in front of you, got that PVC pipe, put those legs wide and turn the feet slightly out, and you're gonna squat down and you're gonna come up. Now I have your feet wide, why? Inner thighs, and who doesn't like working those inner thighs? A lot of women like to say, hey, I wanna work the inner thighs, I wanna work the back of the arms, I wanna work the tummy. And guys, it seems like, of course, guys feel the same thing we do. This is just my feedback over the years, but they seem to always wanna work on that belly, okay? And there's other videos, we'll work on that, but I'm just gonna tell you right now, after 30 years, I've been saying the same thing to everybody. How do you get a six-pack? Starts in the kitchen. Let's get a couple more. We'll go over more of that up at later. Basically, it's what we eat. Down and up. So as you can see, besides sweeping the floor, which is productive calories, and using these really cool little props, we can make a great home workout for you guys. So thanks for joining me, and feel free to do this every day.